Alrighty, hey guys, this is Think Outside the Cube, and here in front of me we've got our 2016 Lexus ES350, and we've had the car for approximately 6 months and around 8,000 miles, and so it's time to film a little update video on it. We got it in late December of 2015, I think it was around like the 20th, it was right before Christmas, and so far, it's been a really problem-free ownership. We've had one service so far. We've got another one at 10,000 miles. 5,000 is just basically rotate tires and stuff like that, and 10,000 is for oil. But to update you guys so far, as you can see, first things first, the key, we actually took the leather key cover off of it. And that's mainly just because my dad, it was too bulky in his pocket. At the end of the day, this is just a car key, and so if it gets scratched up or anything like that, oh well. But fit and finish on the key is very nice. The buttons are tactile, stuff like that. One thing that I really do kind of wish we had was remote start. I think that's kind of a silly omission for a mid $40,000 luxury sedan to not have, that you have to add a la carte. The Americans throw remote start at every vehicle they've got, and so it's kind of silly to not have it. But anyways, we'll go ahead and start at the front. Of course, our headlights, we do have the bi-LED headlight that comes with the Lexus Safety Systems Plus. And of course, no oxidation or anything like that. They're really good headlights. One thing I've noticed, since they're LED headlights, they don't really turn as much as I thought they would. Lexus's adaptive HID headlights really do turn a lot more. My uncle's 08 ES, you can basically turn the wheel in the garage, and those things, they really do turn a lot, but these don't articulate that much. But of course, rock chips are very minimal. We've only got 8,000 miles on the car. Clear bra, we didn't add one. Personally, that's something that I would have invested in. Dad didn't really see a need for it. Rock chips are rock chips. Fog lights do work nice. We don't keep those on all the time. And then of course, we do have the front parking sensors and our radar for our radar assisted cruise control. There's a few instances where that's gotten kind of funky and you've had to intervene. If you're going around a corner, sometimes it'll lose detection of the car and just speed up, and you kind of got to cool its heels right there and just put your foot on the brake and cancel the cruise. But coming to our wheels, we are riding on Michelin Primacy MX V4 tires. These are going to be your 17-inch alloy wheels. These this design comes on basically every navigation model. Going for an ultra luxury model will get you 18-inch alloys, but so far I really do like the wheels, the dark finish inserts and stuff like that. Michelin tires are holding up really nice. He had the same tires on his Altima, and so we're really familiar with Michelin's. Mom's got some, I've got some, and so my brother's car is really the only one that doesn't have them. But we'll go ahead and step inside and we'll check out, start it up and stuff like that. Coming to the seats, we do have the real leather interior on this model that comes with your luxury package. And someone was asking about wear. As you can see, we do have these 2 wear marks. I'm sure we could just wipe off. The little white dust is in them. And we do have some wear down here, some creasing. But other than that, it's not too bad. Of course, this is a little large, but I'm sure dust is just in it, so it brings out the crinkles a little bit more than it should. The perforations do catch on to a lot of stuff. As you can see right here, there's a few little white dots. And we did get my father WeatherTech floor mats for Christmas, and so he's got those in to protect the floor. Put our foot on the brake and press the button to start. Your seat will auto recall. Lexus ES, of course. And then mileage, we're looking at 8,119 miles right there. And then we'll just go back under the hood, we'll lift that up. Let's see. The 2GRFE is really just such a good engine. Of course, more power would be nice, but coming from the Altima, this is more than adequate. I do like how we still have this silver engine cover, makes it, spruces it up a little bit more. All the Toyotas have gone to black engine covers. But we do have 268 horsepower and 240 odd some foot-pounds of torque. I forgot the actual number. But it's very potent. It'll really light up the front wheels if you're not careful. But if you need all-wheel drive or you want a rear-wheel drive base sedan, you'll go for a GS if you want something larger than an IS. But coming back in, we've already gone over the seats, power seats, 3-person memory is very nice. I really don't know why Lexus got rid of the memory seats correlating with the presets in the stereo, because that's one thing we try to do and you can't do that anymore. Over here, your blind spot monitoring works well. Auto high beams, they work really well. They're very sensitive. The Commander actually has auto high beams, but they really are useless because the person's right up on you when the high beams automatically turn off, so you've basically blinded them for a solid few seconds. But anyways, that system works well. Steering wheel wear, it's not too shiny at all. We really like the wood trim. Dad kind of wishes he got the a la carte heated steering wheel right there though, because the wood does get rather chilly in the winter time. Of course, audio, Bluetooth, and cruise controls. We have our following distance right there and our lane keep assist. Dad usually turns that off because it really is kind of jerky sometimes. It'll steer you back in. It's very sensitive. Over here on the left, our tap to 3-point blinkers, and then we do have our fog lights and automatic headlights, automatic wipers over here on this side. So our audio system, Dad really does like the remote touch interface. He's gotten used to it a lot faster than I thought he would. Sometimes it is kind of laggy, and I was getting some interference when I was using the Bluetooth audio on my phone. So I'm sure if I just disconnect that and reconnect, I'll get rid of the interference. Down below, dual zone auto climate. We have our heated and ventilated seats right here. Eco, normal, and sport modes right there. One thing my dad wanted to mention was the lack of storage is a little odd in this car. He misses having somewhere to put his sunglasses. There's nowhere to put those. And then he said he wishes this was a little bit more spacious, which I don't really understand. How does he need more space than this? But he's used to having like a little cubby up here in the Fusion, and in the Altima he could just throw stuff in, and that's not really the case here. But our cup holder right here does work nice. It's a nice, and then we do have another cup holder right here that we use for like the bigger cups. Glove box is damped, plenty of room in there. It's not quite as big as the Nissan, but the Nissan kind of has an overly large glove box anyways. The frameless rearview mirror does look nice, and I like how it's integrated the Garage Home Link into it. Right here, mirror and vanity light right there. And then of course our little touch sensitive map lights right over here. Sunroof, going for an ultra luxury will get you the dual, like the panoramic sunroof. It's not really panoramic because there's a split in between, but it will get you a rear sunroof, but it won't open. But anyways, we'll check out the rear seat and the trunk. So coming to the rear seat, we kind of rarely all ride in this car. If we're all in the car, it's not for very long periods of time at all. Coming to our armrest, we really like the how padded and plush it is. The cup holders are nice. Seat mat pockets aren't used. Rear vents are nice. I've used the power port once back here. And the adjustable rear headrests are kind of nice as well. But door panel materials, everything's holding up back here as well as in the front seat. I didn't go for that, but all the padded and the stitched leather down here. And then coming around back, one thing I think is kind of silly. So we do have the power trunk option on this model. Okay, it doesn't work when the car is on, so you have to press the button. But so you can't, if the car is off, you can't close the trunk by the button. You can open it, but you can't close it, which I think is kind of silly. But as you can see, Dad's got all this stuff in here. One of our hinges right here is covered, but the other is not, so I don't really know what that's about. This probably just has the motor to close it, so why didn't they just do the same thing over there to keep it consistent? I don't know why. We do have our emergency release right up here, and then our button to close it right there. But anyways, that's really all our updates that we have. We've really enjoyed it. Gas mileage, we're getting around 25 to 26 mpg on mixed driving. So it's a lot worse than the Altima, because the Altima got like 30 combined. But you got to pay to play, and this is a lot nicer car than the Altima. But anyways, that'll be it for this 2016 Lexus ES350 and all the updates that went with it. So thank you guys for watching. Any requests you've got, feel free to put them down below. I'll try my best to fulfill them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.